And UCF made headlines on Election Day. Our own Kayla O'Brien joins us live now to explain why.
That's right, Valerie. Election Day excitement caused long lines at polling places all across the country. At Precinct 538 at the UCF Arena, students stood in line for hours to cast their vote. Poll officials say the line of hundreds wrapped around the arena for most of the day. I talked to students about what issues brought them to the polls on Election Day and what made them stay so long in line. Students waited and waited and waited for hours to cast their vote. But many in this line say they would wait even longer.
Well, this is my first time actually being able to vote, and I definitely think it is an American right and a responsibility, a duty.
It's good to have some impact on what our country is going to be doing for the next 4 years.
I just feel like this is a really big election and it's affecting college students the most, so I feel like I should participate in such a big part of history.
Because I think this is, important. My exercising my right to vote is just a smidgen more important than the class I have today.
Some students say they spent months researching both presidential candidates and political issues important to them.
Through advocacy of my friends, family, relations, also all of the parties standing around campus in the booths. I walk by the union often, so I get to hear everyone's side usually. I try not to be partisan to anything. I like to open my mind to all spectrums of it.
Mostly just on the two presidential candidates. Not much on the amendments and whatnot, which I do regret, and that's something I'm definitely gonna make up for, do better with next time.
Even in the rain, students stuck it out and placed their mark on this year's election. And Florida didn't end up making a difference in President Obama's win, but most students I spoke to still felt proud they participated in such a historic election. And after the polls closed, I attended a local victory party hosted by Central Florida Democrats at the Embassy Suites in downtown Orlando. As national election results played on screens in the ballroom, local Democratic winners spoke to campaign organizers and supporters. Democrat Joe Saunders won the State House District 49 seat against Republican Marco Pena. UCF falls under District 49. And just hours before his big win, Saunders campaigned on campus.
I'm trying to get to know folks on campus pretty much throughout the entire election, but to have so many voters right here, available to talk to and to tell about my ideas about Florida, it's a good opportunity and it's an exciting time.
As President Obama reached more than the required 270 electoral votes needed for re-election, the crowd cheered. And the party lasted until early in the morning, even though Florida still hasn't revealed which presidential candidate won the state. Back to you, Valerie and Chris.